Go select.
What's up, everybody? Bill Mack here. Really no topic tonight, just a little briefing on, just talking from time to time, just about a little opinions and comments and stuff, and really no particular topic tonight. Just figured I'd make a video. I know it's been a little while since I've not made a Team B with Bullet B or a TNA wrap up. Just been going through a lot of stuff. I'm sorry I hadn't been putting out here the last week or so. It's just, some things in life are very tough that you deal with, away from YouTube and putting videos out, which I love, putting videos out, and, I enjoy people, liking videos, and, if I can get subscribers and stuff, that's cool. I mean, I'm not too big on getting all the subscribers I can. I know it's a big deal, but me, I just try to get out there video, and has always been, to me, I feel like at least expressing myself, whether it's being writing and now video, getting my feelings out there, and just, to me, I find it somewhat therapeutic in doing that, so whether I get, likes or subscribers or whatever, hey, that's great. Just getting it out there is really enough for me, but it's just been rough here the last few months. I've been putting my best foot forward and trying to, do different things and trying to test things with YouTube, and like the wrap up and doing Team B and stuff, and just doing advice things. I know I hadn't done advice in a while, and me, I'm very, very particular about topic videos that I do, and so I'm trying to be very careful in that. And it's just been to where lately it just seems like I've just been there's been a lot going on with me, that I've been dealing with, and I really haven't had the full fulfillment of going on and making videos here lately. Times in life change, and situations and things that come up in your life, and I'm always trying to give advice, but today's more or less just me talking and, just getting how I feel kind of out there. It's been a weird year for me, I mean, ever since the beginning of the year, I wanted the best what I could for this year, and, while it's still early and still young in the year, it's only April, it's just, there's been so much going on, and I've always been the kind of person that I try to handle things one thing at a time, in life situations, because I'm not the only one that goes through struggles. I know that I'm not the only one that goes through a lot of different battles and things that go on. I just have been trying my best to put my best foot forward, and over the years I've been able to handle that, and I've had avenues, kind of resources to help me out when I didn't know everything, and so this year it's just been so much, it seems like things are getting tougher with each passing year, which I know, and then I'm just speaking from my experience, because I know they are with everybody else just the same as they are me. But it's just, I've tried to do the best I could. I've tried to handle things, and it seems like with everything that's going on with me, the struggles that I've dealt with this year have been kind of overwhelming to me, that I just haven't felt the joy in what I used to. I've tried going back to church more, trying to adjust my lifestyle, I'm thinking, to what it needs to be, to what it used to be. I used to be very carefree, and I had a lot going on for me when my life was a little different than what it is now, and I felt like things were going better, and I thought maybe I need to adjust my life in the way that it is in my life, and going more to church and doing whatever I can do, and that's basically what I've been trying to do the last month or so. But it's still, struggles are going to still come. A lot of stuff has just happened. I don't know the answer to how to handle everything like I used to, like, because it used to be one thing, and then later on it'd be another, and then it'd be another. But it seems like it's like that old saying is, when it rains, it pours. Well, that's just the way it's been here with me. Having to handle these situations and things in life recently, and what I've tried to, I get into. I'm like trying to watch series and stuff. I've tried to watch things on Netflix, things to get my mind, because being here in this and being by myself in the situation is sometimes it can get lonely, and I try to occupy my time, like talking to Brandon Bulletby, or one of my other friends that I talk to when I get a chance to. But it's just seemed like it's just being very difficult here lately with handling things, and I feel like I'm just this big ball, excuse me, big ball of stress that is being on my plate, and it keeps me from being happy. All I want to do and hope and pray for is that things kind of, with me at least, level off here, where I can be able to enjoy my days. I've got things that I need to fall into place for me, and I haven't given up. That's one of the main things that I always tell you, the subscribers, my friends, family, and all, when I do these videos and stuff, is my advice is always to you. Don't give up. And so now I'm having to take my own advice, which is sometimes very rare for people to do, is take their own advice, but it's just holding on and not giving up and not allowing things in this life to really tear you down, because if you do, that can happen. It's like, if you allow 50 pounds on your back, then another 50, and then another 50. Then pretty soon after a while, it's gonna be so much more that you can bear than what you began with. So and I've tried to hope and pray that things get better, and I believe that they will. I know things take a time, and there's a time and place for things to happen. I know the Lord has it all under control, but it's just personally feeling wise is that it's very, very stressful. I just as simple things as wanting to go to work, come home, maybe eat, get a shower, get on here a little bit, and enjoy my time, or talk to my friends or whatever. And with everything since the beginning of the year happened, my whole lifestyle and life is having a change and a shakeup. And then I look at how am I looking at that? Am I looking at it as just, well, everything bad luck is happening, all this stuff, bad things are happening to me, or am I trying to look at it in a positive view and say, well, things can't go the same forever. Sometimes there are required changes in life. Sometimes you just can't steadily go down the same road that you want to go in. Sometimes that there are new roads that have to be taken, and even though you're familiar with those old roads, sometimes it's that shakeup that happens that has to cause for us to be able to adjust to new things. And this has been an adjustment phase for me, to be honest with you, more so than I think the last 10 years of my life. I know the last at least 2 to 3, is in going to that. It's just been very, difficult for me in some things, and I'm very, very grateful to have my family, my friends, those that subscribe, those that view my pages. I'm very thankful for that. It's just been rough and having a rough time with dealing with things, and I'm not giving up. I have hope. It's just very hard right now. It feels like get through one thing, there's another one immediately there to take its place, and it feels like that slot that you're trying to clear, by the time you're ready to fix it and move it on, something else is already in the way. You can't have that sort of break to where you're like, whew, now this is done, okay, now I can go to something else. But no, it's something in its place, and then you're constantly feeling like you're going left to right with it, and you're just never really getting that chance to relax, And I don't want to sound at all like I'm complaining, because I'm not. It's just expressing, basically how I feel. Because like I said, sometimes I'll make videos like this that maybe doesn't have advice, but, sometimes I don't mind talking about me and situations, because I know a lot of people on there do it, but it's okay to do that. If it helps then it helps. That's just the way it does for me. Is getting it out there, but I want things to get better for me, and I know that they will, and I have the positive mindset to know that they will. I just have to want and just wait and have patience and believe and hold on to the fact that I know that things will be better. So I'm just trying to move forward and trying to be happy and trying to move along life and do it the best way I know how. Like I said, right now, this point in my life, it's a very difficult way of handling things and just trying to deal with everyday life and not stressing about this, that, and the other. I don't want to struggle and worry about A, B, and C when I'm working on D. I want to be able to handle A, be done with it, B, C, and so on and so on. One thing at a time, let it be done. But it just seems like here lately this year has been a struggle with me. So it's just I'm just kind of down a little bit about that. I'm not upset or mad or blaming anyone. I know that that's life. One thing I know about is sometimes you're not always going to be up on the mountaintop, and sometimes you're not always going to be down in the valley. That it's to me, I always make the case that life in living today is kind of like a roller coaster. You're going to be up sometimes, you're going to be down sometimes. You just have to gather the strength that when you're down, you have enough to go back up. You don't want to allow being where you're at, especially if you're down, to keep you there, because that's just the way things that work against you work. And it's things want to see you down, and you just stay there and not make an effort to get up. But you just have to hope that even while you're down, things aren't always going to be that way. And that's always advice I gave to my friends. I always said, well, hey, at least know life is not always going to be what it is. You have to go forward, pray, hold on to believe what you believe in, and just keep trying to move forward and just pray and believe that things will work out. That's the thing, is having faith and believing in that things will work out. You just have to give it to God, and I believe in that. Giving it to Him and allowing Him to work, and when it works, it'll happen. It's just that it's just been stressful, and that's what I've been trying to do. And I think up here the next week or two, maybe I'm really hoping and that the doors open up will stay open, and that things work out and get worked out like they should, because I believe in that. I have faith in that. I haven't given up, but it has kind of brought me down to daily living, and I guess reasons why I haven't really done as much on here. So, I don't know how many people are going to see this, what people are going to think, but, I just want to try to reach myself out there to people. I'm just a regular person, everyday person, and I'm very glad for those, my family, my friends, the subscribers, the viewers, anybody that views this video or any of my videos. That's what I'm very thankful for. So I just hope that everyone has enjoys their life, and everyone enjoys and watches my videos. All I want to do is I just want to be there for somebody. I want to be there for people, and if people can talk to me or ever have any kind of questions from me, feel free to do it. I mean, I like the subscribers, and I just try to be real with myself and try to do what I can do, and that's all that I plan on doing, is doing the very best that I can do. So that's all that I try to be, in a way that all I can do is help myself become a better person, myself do the very best that I can do to be there for each and every one of you. And I just, like I said, I just feel comfortable getting out there how I feel, and all I want to do is be out there for them. So I'm always very thankful for all the feedback and I get from my stuff. That's really basically how I want it to be. So if anytime, anywhere, you want to have a question or something, maybe somebody viewing this has a question or advice or anything, feel free to hit me up. Feel free to talk to me. Feel free to know that no matter what happens in life, we can all share it and do the very best that we can, because that to me is what matters. That to me is basically what it's all about, is just being real with each other, you know. So I just want, you know, every one of you to know that I'm very thankful to have you there. I'm very thankful to have those to listen. You know, I will continue on making videos, and I will, you know, things, I believe things will pick up for me. It's just what's going on with me right now, and you know, this is just me. So that's all really I have to say. I hope everyone enjoys the video. You know, like I said, just if you like me, just subscribe to me, like the video, you know, and enjoy. And until next time, this is Bill Mack here, and I'm signing off.